Yo yo, welcome everyone. What is it? 6th of November today. We got a brand new scrims, but this time it's actually going to be squads. So going back to the old days with four mans. So 10 groups of four should hopefully add a bit of spice to things. There's been a myriad of other changes as well in the new patch. The lobbies are rapidly filling right now with only a couple minutes left. Right, let's flip the screens. Nearly there with the full lobby. Well, I say that. We're missing 11 people. He was missing completely, but... We're also seeing Penn as well. I'm not sure if Penumbra is actually playing with SB or which team he's going to end up with. I should make sure that my audio is working. Oh, I think I'm getting that bug again. If anyone's watching, let me know if you can hear the game audio. Alright, it's good. I had to just check it. All good. So where are the rest of the rats is the question. I wonder who signed up for SB then, if this is actually SB. It's got to be like Deprec, I'm assuming. That's my guess. Four LP. Yeah, this name, dude. They adopted an extra pig. But even this current lineup isn't looking correct. Got a Blackrog as well coming back. Who is Ekeling's coaching as well? Oh, it's Rat is just completely random. Okay, there we go. It's a bit better now. Maybe it makes a bit more sense. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Sorry. Got you. I got you. Yo, what's up, Spider Roll? Who's late today then? There's Fluffy for AUR. Why is it? What's the reason you've gone off Brawl? Is there something happened? This durability patch, yeah, exactly. That's one of the things I just briefly read over. Let me just relook at it again and see. Was it like, is it 15% or is that, am I tripping on that? Okay. They've got this scattergun change. Reduce outbound damage and damage dealt and healing by 15%. I mean, has the TTK meaningfully changed? Oh, I'm getting. I think you guys are getting an ad soon, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah, Mekimex back a Wout. Oh, still missing one. Never mind. Oh, I see why something happened. Oh, I wish I could be part of that. Oh. All right, so Gecko's the representative, the holding representative of SB, while the rest of the team is completely not SB. Hmm. Yo, welcome back. Or you can maybe if you want, just maybe shoot like Fury teaser or Ranter or Heist a message maybe. I don't know if they're looking for someone specific or. We're nearly there. I really want to see how this 15% outbound damage and healing change actually looks. Because I assume doing something like that in a blanket way just sounds wrong. I don't know. It's not like there's a. Surely there's not like an overriding number that they can use and just. I don't know if they scaled it down. If they scaled it down on each character by 15%, that's really crazy. I assume that's the only way they could do it, but. Was this test in PBE? Or this change? That's what I want to know. Let me quickly check. not been keeping an eye on PB too much, to be honest. I've been so busy. So I'm assuming it's got to be the damage then, because I saw a clip of Hachi doing a punch, and he got like a 2-man stun, but it didn't look like it did that much damage. You can rename it to Soul, okay. Right, I'm just gonna carry on perusing through that PBE Discord to see what's going on. PBE discussion, playtest discussion. How did I get to 15% and not like 10%, or you know? I don't know how they calibrate it. Like, are they saying like, I don't know, a fight takes like whatever, like 6 seconds to fully kind of be over, or maybe longer, obviously, but a certain number, and then they say, okay, really it should be this number instead, and then we'll just slow down everything. I don't know. We have burst are most affected by the durability patch. Yeah, makes sense. Because they're no longer able to like one shot, or not one shot, but like do a full combo to kill someone. Yo, what's up, Atsu, dude? Yeah, I'm really interested. But the thing is as well, like the gameplay state is like it's not like warped in a bad way, but it's been changed because of squads as well on top. So it's really hard to make a genuine assessment of this 15% change. Like, maybe the main thing that changes is just the comps. Like, everyone is still playing the same way and whatever. But I feel like the macro is more slow, methodical, and calculated in squads anyway. I don't know. And you could always take that. You could always take a character that was like a utilitarian, like more utilitarian than others. Yeah, of course, Synoid, bro. Yeah, 100%. I don't know. What, Synoid, did you play the PBE when they made this change? Like, what did you think of this 15% change? Because to me, it just sounds like odd. Like, they just did it in such a blanket way. Like, just paste it on everything, on every character. Like, surely every character's tuned to, like, you know what I mean, certain numbers. Oh, okay. I was hearing like mixed responses. I guess I'll just judge it from whatever this outcome looks like. Yo, what's up, Puffygon? Krista, oh, is Krista absolutely gutted from this change too? Yeah, I guess because she's like kind of bursty. Well, if you hit full combo with ulti, yeah, for sure. Oh, it's so weird seeing 4 character names at the bottom, dude. It's been forever, man. Oh my god. It's way better, but they're shit. Alright, Luca, what's the actual pain point that you reckon that there is now? Like, certain characters have just become unusable? Is that what you reckon? Overall covers most... Okay. Really? Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna have to shift it to the left or something. It's like, I'm just gonna do that. I know it's scuffed, but I hope I got it correctly. If someone has OCD, tell me if it's like overlaying, or like if it's not 0 pixels to the bottom. All right, cheers to Noid, thanks. Well, that's a bit scuffed. What can you do? Alrighty, let's look at the game state then. Both souls have been untouched. I guess the drop line was weird. I guess it was like this or something. That's my guess.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Didn't get a chance to really look at it. So WAF dropped on armors. That went for books in a CAD. Yeah, I'm just wondering how big this TTK did. I really want to see it. I really want to, like, if they actually cooked with it, like, cool. You have characters that rely on specific damage and characters that are unplayable. Yeah, exactly.
Storm tightening.
But that's what I'm thinking, like, that's what I'm thinking, Luca, bro. You can't make, like, a blanket change, right? You can't be like, oh, we'll just do 15% across the board. Like, what is that, bro? When I read that, I'm like, that seems a bit odd.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Yeah, it's annoyed, bro. They adopted someone. They adopted a pig. These souls have not even been touched. Maybe MST has first dibs on at least one of them. Yeah, and it needs to be tailored. Like, every character has a specific, like, niche role that they fit in. But then so if just for that reason alone, you can't just blanket fill it. Like, you can't just blanket solves a problem. These guys are LMB dancing forever. Treadsy on the Celeste as well. Holy. It's been a very, very long time. If you know, you know. Before the Myth era as well.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
MST do have level 7 against AUR. Yes, so you're an old timer like me.
Phasing.
Well, Cask is sending it pretty fearlessly. Cooper's there with the reinforcements. Blink sends it in with an aggressive dash. Bro, it's so weird. I'm like focusing on 3 people, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a 4th person. Lobby's just up the top. Onuma already found dead though, surprisingly, right at the start. And the chase just keeps continuing from MST. Ninja like to be the next victim. The Abyssal Breaker is also used by Kausk. And holy, the performance is still not looking too good, unfortunately. And just below that, we see about 4 teams on the south side. Right, looking to get her back in at the last second. Waffer just absolutely swimming in armors. Is Nyx good in squads? I mean, I can't answer that question for you at the minute. Like, I need to see what these guys can cook with. I believe WAF are already running something, aren't they? So something you could argue that's unconventional. They got Mercury and Nyx. Something you'd never ever see in trios. That's for sure.
An enemy oracle is
Oh, messed up Spike at the last second. Oh, but a bigger Abyssal Breaker send in. Blackrock manages to make it away relatively scot-free. I think it's a nice hook dunk by Aiden. Getting at least 1 pick. The Spike Grenade and the LMB's Archimrogan, big connections onto Aiden. He has to jump back for a second as Blackrock mitigates the majority of the damage. His shield's pretty low though. If they keep up this assault, he's not going to have much space to play with or much space he can create.
warning. Storm closing.
Oh, and at least 1 snowman that's instantly cancelled though, surprisingly. Waffer chasing this one Omega aggressively, and Aiden's managing to survive. Shishi doesn't get spiked there, or doesn't get the spike, shall I say. Big hooking at the last second onto the Bomb Wisp. Aiden manages to make it with the Slither HP. A 1-for-1 exchange, it looks like. A Shrek is rapidly getting healed up. Looks like they couldn't cancel it. There goes the ulti pop. A last stand, the Sacrificial Lamb. There's no way that Dracos is making it out of this one. I'll be very surprised. And he's cooked. But they are, 2 members surviving is always a good thing though. But of course, the amount of space that they have to play with is going to be quite limited. We're looking at Hyper Haste as well. Already on the floor. Up for grabs.
Oracle online.
Nice couple of LMB sent in. Trying to fly it underneath if possible.
Enemies have captured a soul.
Nice little dash away. But that makes it kind of a predictable trajectory for the Archimrogan to connect. Dracos is now super duper low HP. We'll use the second dash now. Back onto solid ground. Oh, a nice little spike at the last second, so Cat Heist is found dead. Cat Heist on the brawl now as well. And there's a massive scuffle potentially on the left-hand side. AUR. Wow, GPA playing for Bao as well. Big punch by Cookies, followed by the displacement charge. And then the Abyssal Breaker. chain CC combo, but a nice little sneaky escape at the last second by Orlando's. Manages to get a little bit of healing in, but is now in the domain of WAF. They get the kill. Treadsy also finding Gorsha check as well at the last second. There's another Oath Dash avalanche is popped. This time by Fluffy Fish. Everyone is trying to emulate that magic that Baruf did in that clip not long ago. For the quals. Mega Penumbra taking down Sparta. FLF are unfortunately the first team outed. Hat still lost 2 members, looking for a res on the right hand side, but potentially being gate kept by EV. Is someone playing Shiv? Oh yeah, the Shiv nerf was monumentally big, right? Thanks for reminding me about that. That's the one I did read for sure. That one is crazy, bro. I assume she's like Omega gutted, because like so many people just used her ulti for the 2 free charges. Just to get out of town. She's still good? Oh, okay. But I feel like at least that part of it, you can't really cheese. You can't just like cheese escape or cheese in with the dashes, right, anymore. Also, the performance is so bad, like, holy. Bro, Luca, the performance was never this bad when we play squads, right, back in the day? Like, I don't know what they've done to the game. I guess it's new map, whatever, I don't know. Like, I swear I'm like perma sub 60. Yeah, it was decent. You'd be like 100 or like 90 most times. Late games are still a bit scuffed sometimes, though. Yeah, spaghetti code for sure. Numa finds Adamok at the same time. Nice double chilling finale with the send in. Oh! Getting only a 1-man. It looked way more, way better than it actually was. At the last second, Meep just get the kill. Meep actually on the Zeph as well. Cooper finds Levi. Courageous also dead. Eclipse last live for EV. They do get outed, so MST are gonna, you know, keep the snowball up in this scenario. Flick down to the south side. Making getting some monstrous poking onto AUR, holding his ground just for the moment. The AUR have held their ground relatively low still, but they got the bonfire very, very shortly. They can start healing up from that. SP having their little mini exchange against 4 LP. Nice little turnaround by Blackrock to get the Abyssal Breaker in, but Hudis is trying to, you know, flick some LMBs into Blackrock's face when possible. Nice little reaping at the last second onto Shroom, but he manages to, you know, dance away as much as possible. As WAF maybe come down now. Dracos might be potentially screwed here as he does get hit by the spike grenade. They have jumped over to the other island, now into WAF's domain, as the Napalm's also dropped. Chronoxus just popped the ulti on that Mercury. Aiden is found dead. It is now 3 OP officially again. And 3 OP have made their way out. As we flick over to Hat and AUR. Looks like so much pressure is being applied from AUR. Nice little anomaly from the last second. So Furo and his team can get out of town. There is a res on the top side, so they can stick that one. There goes another avalanche play again. Just a breaker combo. Okay, Rogo not getting the connection onto Meat though. Smold doing a decent amount of damage. Pops to. Ooh, that Abyssal Breaker was decently clean. Trying to save the shield, so jumps away from the chilling finale that Blink was trying to perform there. Shichi still sending it in with those LMBs as always. As Shrek gets a nice little reap plus a spin on to Blink, knocking him into the wall. Bro, he keeps doing it perma. It's really nice to see. But his armor's nearly eroded now. Whoa. Okay. Looks funny there for a second. Meat does find Shichi right at the last second. Bro, these fights are so scrappy, man. I feel like these teams haven't adjusted to it. Like, they're still playing like it's squads. That's just my inherent feeling so far. Like, for how long the TTK seems to have increased by. Oh, really nice battle gun play by Bao. They tried a second one, but were unsuccessful, and Orlando's just getting a nice little reap onto Meat, but basically doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Just hit the Vortex Charm there at last second GPA. As Bao rapidly running out of space now, encroaching onto Hat's domain. But they actually just take it over for free. Runter's immediately found dead, and Hat now have to look for another res. You see the red GA spawning in about 10 seconds on the minimap as well. Small getting some nice knock away at the last second as well, but he has got a GA pickup. Hope he doesn't get spiked that last second. Does Pen does get the nice ulti kill connection. Well, Meki actually gets the kill credit, surprisingly. Nice little steal. Vessel Breaker's used. Veritas Fury by Numa trying to get the counter Hoodis. You see a nice little dash away as well, so Gecko can hopefully make it out this one. Unfortunately, can't do the squid play, but nice little shield bash at the last second allows him to survive with their Slither HP. That's very, very legal. Cookies gets a nice little spike as well at the last second. Just looking at the map overall, AUR are very, very screwed here, it seems. Don't have them enough money for a crown, but there is a crown on the top side, a couple of crowns and a rest potentially. And we're getting like a disconnected chat from Twitch. Okay, it's just come back again. Don't have any drop frames, so I don't think it's me. There goes the rest stick. Shichi has picked up the crown as well. 1 minute 20. Alright, I need to redesign my little overlay thingy at some point. It's unfortunate. Could maybe look to resize it when I get a chance. I'll just leave it here for today. Whatever. Worry is fun dead. Hat are now in an even more troublesome situation. Level 9s versus level 12s respectively. Looking at the top left. Tready's trying to hold ground against 4 LP. Pen hasn't really fully healed up though. The last second though, Gecko does get the heal in. Nice little reap to start things off. Adam Ork going in with a very aggressive Abyssal Breaker. SPF the jump ship just temporarily is right, continue descending onto Dracos potentially. They've isolated one target and already killed that one. Nice little clean pickup at the last second as Meki continues to try and get poking whenever possible. You see Orb of Revival in about 35 seconds. You're unfortunately found dead and Cat Heist. Maybe the next victim very shortly. Tries a little send and dump but is unsuccessful. Cal's scanning it with the Abyssal Breaker, but Kuba does get the spike at the last second and Hat are outed 8th place. And there goes the rest from 4LP to get everyone back again. Hook narrowly misses or gets blocked by Aiden.
The lava baron has arisen.
Spider Bro, so what's the next play for you then, dude? Or who's the new character you're going to pick up? Or are you just not going to play the game again?
Enemy Oracle online.
GPA just take down Hoodis as well. Well, you got loads of options then. And they're all like good options for the most part, I'd argue. They can all do some nice stuff. Shooting for noise popped. Aiden is found dead though, unfortunately. Blink is also... Right, MST are in such a troublesome situation. WAF is hitting them from the left, on the north side, with the 4LP is trying to hit them. They do get the res off on Aiden and manage to jump ship completely for maybe a reset, but MST's armors are, continuing to erode as WAF continue to apply the pressure whenever possible. But they got the armor repairs, they got the money, so they seem to be able to sustain. For now at least. You're hearing a nuke drop as well. I wonder if that's on MST. Nope, it's actually MST onto WAF, so they've lost the bond now. Cookies just take down Greninja. I don't know, the fights just seem so scrappy, bro. I don't remember squads feeling this scrappy. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Like, even in squads, it's not, I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking if I was to, like, go try-hard cast for this, like, the first game I'm just kind of chilling, just trying to look at what's going on more intently, as opposed to just, I'm really trying to understand, like, what's happening. Like, legit, like, I think if, like, Magical or me were to cast this, like, super tryhard mode, we would not be able to have any breathing room. I don't know if it's because of the circle or what, but, like, it's just perma action, perma, like. Like, before a fight sequence would happen, and it would end after like maybe 1 minute or maybe 2 minutes max. Like, I swear, legit, I've been watching a fight, more fights happening, like, just over and over and over again. Ooh. Oh, Cookies, that punch was clean as fuck. Holy schmoly. Yeah, there's the beacons, bro. Like, we need to be able to just custom... Like, why can't they just add a fucking... field, like a number field, to say how long do you want the res seconds to be, and then you make it minimum 6 seconds, you know? Yo, what's up, Coffee as well, dude? Yo, what's up, OC, dude? Bro, I want to play Raiders, bro. OC, I was playing it with my my squad before. I just wanted to make sure I'd got some coverage in. Oh, Blackrock is absolutely screwed here. 4 LP! Surprisingly getting out in 7th place. Tredsy finds Ash at the same time. Tredsy might be dead shortly afterwards. Pops a chilling finale, but it's not enough. Nice little second win from GPA. Allows Bao hopefully to get out of in this... When am I in your squad? Yo, I see, we just need to organize some time, but you're probably way far ahead of me. I'm assuming you've got like the security lockers... perk unlocked, whatever it's called, the skill, because that is just omega OP. I feel like that just breaks the economy of the game almost. OC from the people. Really, you don't have it? What level are you, OC? I thought you'd be like level 50 or something. You went yellow. Oh no! Exactly, Ashikata, bro. Whoa, that's a name I've not seen in a long time, dude. Hope you're good, man. You're level 50. Oh, it's because... And I guess you can only respec if you do the expedition thingy, right? Whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm decent, dude. My mind's in a bit of a pickle at the minute because I just heard some like crazy news. It's related to the game, like related to this game. I'm just wondering like what's going on behind the scenes. But if you know, you know. I'm not gonna say any more than that. Yeah, I feel the same way, Ashikata, bro. I feel like the spice that the game once had is like, it's like, I don't know. The game has changed so many times. It's like, even when they're trying to bring back squads, it feels a bit weird. You know, like it's not hitting the same. Like I was actually really looking forward to today, like before I heard some bad news, and then now looking at game 1, it's just a bit like this is still not the squad I remember, you know? If it was the squad I remember, I'd be like, oh yes, like we got like some bastion of hope. But this just I don't know, bro. That Abyssal Breaker by Smog was fucking nicely timed as well. Holy. Yeah, Luca. There's so much I wish I could say, but I just can't say it, unfortunately. Yeah, that one is one of the big ones, Luca. I mean, I've just said it in the stream, so feel free to say it. It's not like you just speak your mind. Oh, wow! Oh, Beruf, that was clean with the charged LMB through the anomaly.
Warning, storm closing.
Yeah. I mean, it's because the majority. I mean, no, to be honest, there's a lot of old school players here actually. So all of them should know. But maybe, like, for example, no, even TSM. Well, I know it's Blink, I know it's MST. But... Exactly, bro. Legit OC, bro. My only issue is, like, I'm thinking if I cast squads, legit, I will not get. Me and Magical will not have a chance to breathe. And I feel like in a way, you sometimes need to have not dull moments, but the action needs to feel calculated. The decisions that teams make need to feel calculated. And like maybe 60 to 70% of the time, I don't feel like I'm seeing that. That could maybe that's just the players, but I'm just imagining if I'm casting this, like I am literally not taking a breath because it's just a fight happening. I look at another thing and it's a full fight happening. Like holy shit. Yeah, I feel like it's both. Yeah, it's both. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know, Luca, but I feel like. Yeah, it's tier 2 as well playing tier 2 is playing this weekend as well, so no one is like really tryhard practicing as well, Luca, that's the thing. I can Luke, because of I'm assuming it's because like double healer would win like a lot of attrition wars, right? Especially with the TTK like going up, the attrition war is like way you're winning it way harder now, you know. Especially Eva, like I can tell I can tell just from that alone like how long the TTK is now. Like Eva would be crazy now, like especially Eva in my opinion. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just gonna turn off the overlay, bro. It's fine. I'd rather just chat about the game. I'm not like paying too much like strong. I am paying attention to the game, but
Select your hunter.
my mind just feels a bit clouded, unfortunately, a bit today. So yeah, exactly, Sonoid. Do you think it would go back to that kind of meta we had a long time? I mean, but Myth is not the same as she once was. But yeah, for sure. I think it would be like a healer and oath, like type shit. That's what I'm guessing at least so far.
Wind's blowing. Time to fly.
You are the
Oh,
drop
the ads
leader.
just ran at a perfect time. I completely even forgot about them. Holy. Luca, if you can still hear me, what do you reckon about Mercury instead of like Luna, for example? Well, are you saying Luna just for the wisp pickup and the root? Because that's a whole shit basically.
Missile hatchlings incoming.
Or long dash maybe you can argue as well. But top 3 worst, okay. No brought in lobby, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I expect the meta to change, but what I guess the ideal situation is you want all characters to be you don't want to lose viability in one character if you make another character viable, right? Holy schmoly, there's like 3 or 4 teams. Oh, that's the spike at the last second. Every team has to find their pistol like it used to be. Yeah. But bro, it's like the issue as well I'm seeing straight away is like we still have resets, don't we? If you get a kill, it's resetting. Like all the 1vx, the remnants of 1vx is still in the game, but it's squads, you know. And like you said, like the circle is smaller, but it's squads. Like it's such a mishmash. Like I just want the devs to give us like full control over all of those variables, so we can just make the custom games how it was in OG squads, like where we felt it was like a much healthier state, like the game state. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, bro, I made that post in PBE so long ago about in the spectator feedback. It was like 2 months ago, and legit, it has all of these suggestions already made, bro. Because like the ideal scenario, like you're saying, we have all the variables. We can just fine tune everything, make it crisp, and it doesn't matter if the ranked mode they change the state of ranked mode like perma, because we know that in the scrims environment you're fighting for the same exact game state that we know is going to be like fine-tuned to what we think is good. Like, that's all I want, bro. Looks like all teams have survived the early game at the very least. So 4LP took all the armors. Numa did Yoink Wando and managed to escape. Also stacking 3 Paladin's Primers on a team is S tier, but people are too stupid to do it. Smish strats I would pull out if I was still playing. Yeah, it's just like people, like you said, people don't want to innovate. People don't want to like reassess the game state. Just like when PEX came out, no one was running Proto Factory. Like, I remember me and you called that Insta. I remember that, bro. Like me and you called that Insta. It's so broken, and like no one else until like a while. No one picked it up like the first 1 or 2 weeks. It's just like read the items and just fucking, or read the changes and fucking adjust. Like, yeah, exactly. I see. Especially in a game like this, where the game state changes so off. Well, especially in the past like couple of months, the game state changed so much. But 100% agree. People are just gonna do what they like. They just want their micro to carry them perma, like perma every time. Because it's something that if your micro's already good, you don't really care about what the fucking items are. Really, you just play the game almost. Yeah. And GPA is just... I mean, he fought to the end, though, which is a... You know... He's the victor in my eyes. Shield's broken. Managed to make it away, though.
Enemy Oracle online.
Yeah. Luca, do you reckon for Season 3 they're going to make some of those more, like, even more systemic changes? Like, there's no way they'd bring back her powers again. I just feel like they're too, like, sunk cost into relics. Oh, Orlando's with the nice stasis at the last second. Pretty much perfectly timed. Rats seem to potentially have won this overall exchange, even though they're low on HP. I think Bao just want to go for the XP instead. Yeah, you showed me that, Luca. Yeah.
Hatchlings are spawning soon. Warning, storm closing.
I mean, I'm not even lobby host for Luca anyway. I can't even do it for today. Also, you'd have to go through all the fucking red tape and rigmarole of going, oh wait, can I do this? I don't think anyone would have a problem actually with the way that scrims are being currently run. It's probably a chill actually. But, PTSD from doing things like that in the past. Trying to take the democratic approach and it not going too well. Yeah. SB looking to encroach onto MST. Very aggressive dash in, and Abyssal Break already popped by Kausk. Great massive CC chain. SB are now just running with their tails between their legs as their Chilling Finale's popped at the last second. There's a nice little knockoff attempts to try and knock off Treadsy in that Chilling Finale, but they're going to be unsuccessful. Kuba is being kidnapped, even in Wisp form. Kausk also finds Gecko at the same time. The Ninja's now there, out of nowhere, jumps off the Sky Shark. And Sebi's now looking for potential free kills onto MST. Fluffy sent it with the Abyssal Breaker. Decent amount of damage, at least one on LB. And there goes the Viridus Fury from Numa. Decent amount of damage onto Kausk. He's been knocked around like a pinball, but Meep is doing the same thing to Fluffy at the last second. Sebi just tanked down Blink. Rebel takes down Ash as well. Just to the left of that. We do see Bound actually not too good position. They've lost 2 members. We do see a train play as well. They've brought everyone back. Well, Luca, have you been telling all of the kind of strats to kind of utilize for squads? You've been telling like all the homies. Holy. Yeah, but because you guys have played before, I feel like he's definitely would listen. You know, like he would value your opinion more than potentially other people would. That's also part of it.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Like other people just think you're like some sort of mad scientist. Oh, I'm just gonna conjure up 4-man Paladin Primus or some shit, you know, and then... but Luca did actually write the thesis. He's done the peer reviews. Oh, okay, fair. Or he did try to send it in. Nice little dash at last second, but didn't really get any value. Maybe this is part of the kind of 50% thing not being equivalent on all characters, because I feel like Duel is still absolutely garbage useless. This isn't even in an Oath comp. Sheesh. You're looking at Brilliant spawning and Ardent Songbird not too long. EV have managed to hold their own pretty much. Eclipse and Ice are also pretty low on HP at the same time. Like, bro, I don't know if I'm hoping that if the tourney that we eventually have is not going to be this chaotic, bro. There's no shot. Like, look how many fights are constantly happening. The observers are going to have a nightmare and the casters are going to have a nightmare, bro. Like, the fight clarity is horrible. I mean, was it like that before, Luca? Was it 15% faster in squads, whatever? Or whichever way you're saying it, like whichever direction. I mean the opposite. Or you're just saying to like make the game pace healthier in general. Bro, I can't remember, bro. They made so many changes, I can't remember if they've changed that or not. Cat do get rezzed, but I don't know if they're going to live too much longer. Yeah, okay.
Meteor beast incoming.
Yeah, exactly. We've got like all the GA items as well, and as you mentioned, the Oath res, the Luna res.
Storm closing.
Yeah, oh, I see why. So really, it should be scaled by 33%, right? If you wanted it to be, oh, well, I guess you can't really say 33% because it's not always 3 people standing on the Wisp. Maybe it depends. If it's like an Oath comp, maybe more likely, yeah. But if it's not an Oath comp, maybe not. Maybe like 20% or something instead of 15. I don't know. I don't really know how you balance those numbers. Yeah, that's some way of mitigating it. But what is GA res boost 15% or what? I can't remember anymore. But they fiddle around with those numbers as well a lot. I can't even see it in the GUI. Right, just chilling. Are they going to go for a third? Though is the question. Otherwise, good a nice little charge to be grief. And a big follow-up onto Orlando, so that's the dash through up to the north side. Bao are going to be fine in this scenario. Right, are a little bit separated. Well, quite majorly separated. As Aiden does get a kill onto Gorshachek. Aiden, sorry, Shichi taking out Ranter at the same time. I know that Bao were playing with Charlie Lee yesterday. But I think maybe they're just trialing a bunch of different people. But they have got like a good comp with GPA, especially on Zeph, right? That's like the last piece of the puzzle, pretty much. They've also not changed crowns as well, right? His crown is still 130, right?
The lava baron will soon appear.
I'm pretty sure it is. Because like you could argue that should really be changed as well. That would have been cool if he did that squid play. Holy. Ooh. That's a nice roar at the last second. Marionette is likely to be dead. Professor Breaker's been popped by basically every Oath. Has tried to jump into the zone if possible. Unfortunately, Ranter is dead to the world. Same with Ori. And Catist is also found dead. It is just Fura last alive now for Hat. Are looking upwards, maybe to try and get a free pickings. Dashes down to the south side into Ash's domain. Tries to connect the battle gun. Gets a nice little knocko with the air blast. Gets hit by the boss. Unfortunately, has to pop the. Oh, sorry, he does pop the air blast now, I guess then. Dashes over. Can maybe circle around. There is a little bit of space there. Nah, well, I need to make a feedback post about this, bro. There's no shot. Oh, but oh, we've already said it though. Like we've already said it. Like. I legit made this zone comment change like, bro, 2 to 3 months ago, bro, when they first did it. Oh.
The lava baron has arisen.
Like, there's no shot it's that hard to like turn that into a very like an entry field in the fucking form in the setup for the custom game.
Warning. Storm closing. Enemy Oracle online.
You are out at 8th place to Mr. Chaos. There's also as well, Ashikata, they got like the right people for the comp, like GPA, Zeph One Trick, and he's good at it, right? And they got Biruf, really good oath. Like everything is popping. Ash, like really knowledgeable about the game, good mechanical execution. Like the same with Orlando's. Ooh, one spike at least. Big catch up. Yeah, exactly, Ashikata. Like everything just combines at the most opportune moment. EV somehow still in the game, just a 2-man though. Don't they think they can stick the res? We do see Aiden just chilling in the bush, waiting for a free ambush potentially onto EV. Double red item, Soul Stealer and Ardent Songbow. Gets knocked away by the wall at the last second. Looks like they can't stick the res and they try and jump ship. Smolt's there trying to get some hammer LMBs onto ice. And Ice just popped the wings. Alamon does die to the train. I'm assuming a train? I'm not too sure how he died there. Must have been a train. Look to try and collapse onto EV if possible. And Courageous has finally found out at the last second. Tries to pop the portal. Wow, okay. EV are out at 7th place. Chronocrist didn't get that much value, unfortunately, on the Mercury ulti. You see a second train res attempt there. Chronocrist is found dead. And he's trying to get some cheese poke in. On the top right side. It's a breaker's pot. The Orlandos can just keep weaving in and out of the walls whenever possible. Let's do it with that shield bash from Kausk. Sends Ash very, very low on HP. For up here now, just trying to have a little bit of a flicker, poke exchange onto MST. Oh my god, Smold's actually kind of cleaning with those Abyssal Breakers there as well. Same with Bruce. Oh my god, everyone's just getting knocked away. Perma. Adam is likely cooked here, unfortunately. That is Rat, unfortunately, out in 6th place. Oh, double chilling finale send in. They catch at least one member. Kuba is found dead. I think shortly after was Blink. It is Meep and Kausk last alive now. And they're trying to get that cramp up desperately, of course. Meep was obviously trying to do the same. And unfortunately, MST are out at 5th place. I just remember as well, something about this squad's 2A TP reminds me a lot of old squads with the 2A power, bro. Like 2As used to be used so much for rotation. It's insane now when I think about it, because it was a power. Like I remember just using it so often. I understand that because it's a consumable, people use it less, but like that was like a proper macro strat. You would rotate with that, like a lot. I would have lost my voice already trying to cast all of this action perma. There's no shot. Oh, who's dying to the train? One member down. And it's 10 of all people. Yeah, exactly, Ashikata, bro. It was like you didn't have if you didn't have that in the end game, you were just cooked. Like it was over. You were super homeless. Like now, I feel like as long as you have it, your inventory, you have like the armors and some pots, you're okay for like at least 1 to 2 fights, and then you might need to go shop eventually, you know. Aiden managed to get 1 reset right at the last second, but unfortunately, he's found dead. For OP are out at 4th place. Wife chilling on the south side. This will break a pot. Flakes, I tried to recruit someone, but that person was unfortunately like super busy. Like the guy was working on the weekends, and obviously typically the majority of scrims like happen on the weekends. Like, well, that was after like the Thursday to Sunday scrims had stopped. Like legit, Flakes, I wrote a whole document with the aims of trying to get that person to like observe and cast with me for the tier 2 scene. Like I went tryhard mode, but unfortunately it wasn't fruitful. What can do? There's Bao taking game 2. Big game right at the end. I remember it used to be mega kill points as well. You could get like 20 kill point games in squads. If you... Oh yeah, the other thing was as well, if you snowballed in squads, it was really hard. You could basically take on anyone. Yeah, but Rebel's like a bit of a... He's a loose cannon dude. And I think he probably wants to play more often than he wants to cast. I don't think he'd like to cast. I can agree. I can get behind this Luca for sure. Thanks, Pulse and Deco and Max for the follows. Appreciate you guys. Cloney, yes, the French are cooking. I mean, they were already good as a 3-man, right? Bao were already pretty good anyway. Having one extra person doesn't really do too much. I feel like at least the only good thing about squads for sure, regardless, is like the ecosystem feels, even if you have like not really that good of a player in squads. No, this will have to be of a certain skill level, but it felt like you could have a more mixed, or you could have one tricks that played really obscure characters and get away with it a lot more often. For sure. I can agree with Deco. I'm gonna try and run the ad now. It might be a bit late though, but you guys might miss like 30 seconds. Be right back. Mercury Jean Krista squad. No shot. Alright, armors on Imo.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning
Wukong
soon.
confirmed top tier yesterday. Okay. I think we just need to let the dust settle first before we can claim that any characters like Z tier. But I don't know if anyone will be as strong as Krista, bro. Like, that was so crazy. Not Krista, sorry. Shiv. There is a DC, but I can't actually do anything about it. I'm not the host. If Izuna could fix that.
Oracle online.
Eva Hudson, Jin, Krista. Oh my god, bro. Hudson had like one month in the spotlight, and then they just threw him in the trash, bro. They threw him in the trash. Bro, if you were there on open beta release, oh my god, man. He was never seen in the meta ever again, bro. Like, Chronoxus would pick him up, like, now and again, and that was it. It was cooked. Like, I feel like every other character in the game had, like, more than one moment in the spotlight, if they're, like, an OG character. But Hudson, I feel like, was always dumpster tier. Open beta came. He was god tier for a month, and then dumpster tier again.
Storm closing.
Legit, is there any other character? I'm just thinking. Well, anyway, Void was never like Omega S tier. I feel like he was good at certain moments, but he was only picked by like 2 or 3 people in EU. It was like Face Strikes, Levo, Numa. Man, Numa was a Void player. I don't think he plays it anymore, actually, does he? Pretty sure he's not played it for a while. Those were the days. Yeah, but Deco, why is Jin making a comeback? Jin was never good. I mean, Jin was good really a long time ago. Not good, but he was okay. Like, he had like a very niche thing that he could do, right? Like staying in the abyss for like 2.5 minutes. That was his like his main source. That's a interesting finding. It's just depressing that Jin. Exactly, Luca. Yeah, courageous. I can't do anything about it, bro. I'm not a lobby host. Unfortunately, dude. It's Izuna's lobby host. Yeah, it's too late now, unfortunately. Like, I saw your message Insta, but I can't do anything. But Luca, wouldn't it have been so nice if at least all the characters were viable, or had like all characters had more than one time in the spotlight, and a character could come back in the spotlight from like a small change. That's when you know the game is really balanced. Like, there's that fine line, and the devs are like treading it properly. But in this one, it's like they just swinging. They cut the rope off instead of climbing the tightrope. They just cut the rope in half and start swinging to a whole different branch. Like. It's like chefs fucking cooking I don't know, a dish, and then at the last second they go, oh, but it needs to be like a completely different dish. Oh, okay, then let's just whack some noodles in there and call it spaghetti, even though you made fucking, I don't know, you made a fucking hot dog, bro. Like, what?
An enemy oracle is scanning.
What do you mean, like comp and ranked, or you mean like arena / tournament / BR? Oh yeah, ranked and costumes, yeah, 100%. I've always thought this, and ranked more than ever is like perma. It's like such a joke, bro. Like now it's like I feel like when we played ranked back in the OG days, you would at least find like 6 to 8 squads, maybe even more. If you had like a BIS lobby on like a good busy day, the whole lobby would be stacked with the good players. Bro, just take me back. And you just queue it endlessly. You just queue ranked endlessly. Oh, dude.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned. Enemy oracle online.
Yeah, I mean, Luca, bro, it just comes back to the just give us the variables, right? Give us the variables, make it so we can paste the base 64 code. That's it. And we can just make the mode that we fucking want, and then we just tell the devs, yo, this is the specific set of variables that are go crazy mode. Fucking follow this. Done. Like everything's so fucking like mistuned. Like, just give us the access to the numbers. We will test all the numbers like crazy in scrims and tourneys, and then we just say, yeah, this is what's crazy mode. Like, do that. I mean, you could argue, like you said with Bap, it goes for everything. It's not even just the mode, right? It's hero balance, it's everything. Skill timers, bro. Imagine if you could like Bap, you could customize all the shit. Like,
An enemy oracle is
I'm dreaming too much, man. Flick up on the top side, just have a look at hat. Crown pick up. I feel like everyone is doing this fucking wings play with Celeste, bro, now. I feel like it's happening so often. Hero just get the kill and they get the reset, but Aiden just take down Ori straight afterwards, though. Actually, even the playfield with the surprise spike might be able to turn it onto 4LP. As a cat heist maybe getting rest here, but BlackRock does step on the whisper at the last second as WAF looking for a potential clean third party. They're getting absolutely sandwiched now in the engine, as long as Hat can stabilize enough. They can maybe just keep 4LP just pinned down perma. Mr. Vegas popped onto the shroom, but he's out of mana as well. Does that at the last second. But BlackRock does manage to escape. Courageous, bro. Legit, bro. Like, if I have to cast this squads, I swear, like, once it gets to, like, day 2, it's just perma. Like, legit. I wouldn't... It's going to be impossible to cast. Yeah, and like Luke is saying, everyone is just horny to fight. Everyone is horny to fight perma. Yeah, like, as funny as it is just shitty mode. Everyone is so fucking aggro. To be fair, scrims are so much better to play in IMO yesterday for squads and trios. Don't know if it's just an attitude thing.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
I mean, but the thing is, right? Like Luke was saying, oh, that's a bit of a tech from Luma at the last second. Trying to abuse some momentum with the squid play on top. But like, for example, if Bao were like winning perma, it's almost like TTV era days. Like back in the days when TTV just used to fucking perma win scrims because they just macro farmed perma. Like Bao would be like the new. I'm not saying that they can't fight either because Bao have hands as well, but like that, it's like they're like TTV but with hands from the old era. And like you said, Courageous, no one ever dies. Like, we saw in the engine, 4LP with BlackRock last alive after like a fucking 35-second fight, bro. And he still escaped with full HP. Now they're fighting against SB. No, I have to make a feedback post about this the circle again, bro. I don't know. I gotta just try anything I can because I just like, if we want squads, to me this is like a bad look. In my opinion. Like it just, to me, like, bro, like Lucas saying, there's just, it feels like there's legit zero macro. Everyone just goes, me see opponent, me chase, like monkey, like full monkey mode. Everything's just full, Just aggro chase. Like you see them, it's on site. Everything is you see them, it's on site. Like legit, Luca. It's this. It's what you said.
Incoming.
Like oh, like I swear, like it's just like impossible. But clearly, I'm finding it hard to believe what you said is true. Like these guys are fucking monkeys, bro. The way they play is so aggressive. I swear, like, okay, there's like a little bit of breathing room now. No one's fighting now for a split second. But I imagine, like, if a team goes for this, the Dragon Breath rounds, like, it's going to be fighting again. Yeah, Luca. This chain CC perma. And everyone, and the thing is as well, Luca, everyone is running, like, some people are running Celeste, so they have, like, this fucking delayed comp too. Like, they're buying their team even more time. And that's why I think like Eva or like like big healer comp or double healer comp, it would go crazy because of like I said, it's just attrition war. It's just attrition war to the max now.
Enemies have captured a soul.
But before you could argue like it was the TTK was omega low, so you just chained like a couple of stuns and one person would die. Now it's like, whoa, like just in a fight, just 24/7. And then someone gets healed, or there's a Celeste ulti, or like something else happens. I think Fluffy's ulti got cancelled. Yeah, it got cancelled. There's no way Fluffy lives this. There's no way. Nah, Fluffy was always like one of the best fucking oaths too, though. Was it like Abyssal Cup 2? Where they went fucking crazy mode with Echo? That was fucking... Was it 2 or 3? That was fucking sick to watch. Holy. I think my post just needs to... The title of it just needs to be called, like, variables. And it just needs to say... You're giving us, like, half the variables to make 4-man squads with 10 teams viable. And we can't really ever make it viable unless we have access to control those variables in customs. That's literally all it comes down to. It's just like one paragraph. That's all I need to say. GG's. And if they don't listen, then like I don't know, bro. Like, try and keep it fucking short and fucking succinct. Surely they listen.
The lava baron.
Fucking cross-country zone pull as well with 9 squads left. Bro, end game 9 squads left. And there's like, bro. There's no shot. What is this, bro? Holy shit, man.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
Legit, Luca, bro.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
But the thing is, Clenny, bro, like at least like 6 to 7 at minimum of these teams are either good players that are like kind of scrappily forming a new team, or they're already established teams. Like, it's not like they're just new frogs who have no idea of macro. Like, they're all just brain dead. They're all just like brain dead from trios. Like, brain rot. It's like legit trios brain rot.
The lava baron has arisen.
Like, I legit cannot call a meaningful macro decision being made by anyone, apart from Bao and maybe 4LP sometimes. Sometimes 4LP get monkey mode as well. I'll pay a bit more. I mean, SB have been surviving. They've been surviving all of their fights for sure. Yeah, Treads. Yeah, for 100%. He always has done.
Enemy oracle
But the other thing is, because the only thing you could maybe argue that's like would be that would maybe be like kind of cool to see. I don't know if this would ever happen though. Is you have like anti-heal meta to fuck over the healing, like, but you can't really ever stop Celeste. You can't really stop the fucking the chilling finale. But everything, like, if you had anti-heal, imagine like you're against like Zeph fucking Oath Comp. Like now we have Saros in the game. I mean, we had Saros. No, I don't know if did we have Saros in squads. But I don't know if he's not really. He's probably in the strongest position he's ever been in right now. I don't know if it would be cool to see. What I'm saying is, it would be cool to see a counter meta like that. Yeah, I can get behind this statement overall, Luca. From what I've seen. Oof, that was a clean catch for the MST. That was nice. Like I just don't know if I'm hallucinating or like what's the fucking term? It's not even nostalgia. It's more like I'm not even thinking like, oh, back in my day, macro used to feel like super meaningful. It just feels like it was just the pacing. Like the game pace is like so weird. Like, I don't know. Like just look, like I don't even have to play it. I can just see it. It feels like it just looks off. Like perma off. Yeah, zone, yeah. Bro, as soon as this scrim's finished, I just need to make this post. Like that's all I can do. But the thing is, like, when's the next patch? The next patch is like way far away. It's like what? It's in like 1.5 weeks, right? Fuck's sake, man. And first is the next tier 1 tourney squads. I think it is, right? For SNS. Oh, it's trios. Okay. So when is squad? Is squad early December then, or are we just trying it perma? Trios 500. Oh, oh wow, okay, they're doing that like that. Wow, okay. So that means that so that's 2 weeks of time, right? Trio. Yeah, that's more than 2 weeks of time. That's like what, a month. It's like, yeah, they got enough time then to get at least one more patch in to like get squads in a better state. Because like if they want, to me it's like they want a big tourney with a bunch of money. You got to make it like look methodical, and like the micro means something, and the macro, you know, everything is meaningful.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
I mean, Bower just omega stacked. ROP have been very, very brawl heavy, but I think they've actually picked up a lot of kills because of that. Well, I say that, right, like what, 11? Let's have a look at the other kills. I mean, they're actually higher than Bao. MST are what, 4, 5. WAF are 6, 9, 11. Okay. I mean, these guys just need a shot. I mean, they got the cook though. Double cook. They could like do a late wide rotate and also go to the shop if they wanted to, but maybe WAF are going to gatekeep them. That's why they want to stay on the bottom side and not give up position. That's what I'm thinking. Because ideally they want to get the armor repairs, because Blackrock is just running on empty.
Storm's on the move.
They're going to get gate kept. There's no shot. Yeah, exactly, Corindu. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Like in the first like 10 minutes of the stream of me streaming watching scrims, squad scrims. I was like, wow, like why did they change this to be 15% only? Like, I mean, sorry, change it across the board. Like it's just, it needs to be tailored. Oh, he's cooked. I wonder if he had a little cook. What I would have done is try to look for a cook in one of the boxes and then try and go from there. And if it wasn't there, just GG's it. Or play around for the next crown, because the next circle's not too far away from it. Also, Zeph gets more inherent value as well because of Vortex Charm is more likely to get stunned now because there's more targets, right? For the team, at least. I know it's like, well, it's 4 players more, isn't there? At least in general, yeah. I mean, lots of people have made that suggestion as well, Corindu, but they seem to be taking the kind of a different other approach. Are they 2ing hot? I won't be able to see it. It's still bugged, isn't it? It never shows where the second portal lands. If it's in zone.
Warning. Storm closing.
Bro, like, it lasts forever. Oh, Roof got mega damage there. The Shrooms mostly healed everything up already. They got 1 kill. It's like that 2-way has to be hot. There's no way it's not hot, and they just they get the kill. I swear, dude. Like to me, it's there's no way. There's no shot, dude. Six-second res with 4 teams and 50% damage and healing reduction. Yeah, let's just fight on hot 24/7. Holy fuck, this game will not end. There goes cook res. Someone needs it. Aiden might be cooked. Like legit, this fight has not stopped. Once Shroom got Vortex Charmed on that E-plat, I don't think it stopped since then. It stopped just before that. Right, who's got the next 2-way then? Crown pickup for Blackrock. Nuke drop as well. Who's got the air blast? Oh, Shroom! Oh my god. Alright. This is not real, dude. And I think there are supposed to be bans after game 3, so see what happens then. I'm just seeing Egg Ninja as well. It's in chat saying it's like fucking goats meta from Overwatch, dude. Holy. Bro, Lizardo, no. I don't know. We need to adjust more than just the numbers in a universal way. Legit in my mind, I'm trying to think of that tourney that's coming up for squads, and how like me, Magical, Zik, or anyone would cast a fucking 2 minute fight, or however long that last fight was, like a there's no way. And it just becomes reductive. Like, okay, Blackrock has used Abyssal Breaker 3 times on the same team in the last fight. It's like, what's the meaningfulness of the ulti? Like, I'm not saying that he's a bad player. Like, I'm just saying, like, he's used the ulti 3 times in a fight and no one died still. Like, type shit. Like, it doesn't feel decisive anymore. Or intent. I mean, he's playing it intentional, but from a spectator POV, it doesn't look intentional. It just looks like another skill he'd spam, like your QWE. Like, it shouldn't feel like that. Elizardo, have you played with since the new patch, or like scrims and stuff in tier 2 or in houses or something? Okay. I mean, well, this is your first insight into it, just like me. This is the first day I've watched it since the patch. Just ranked, okay. Lizardo, if you've never played since like from the OG squad days, like squads was not this chaotic, bro. This is like some new formulation, bro. This is like Fent squads. This isn't the OG drugs. They're doing 8 teams tomorrow. Or squads with eight, yeah. I mean, I won't be spectating that one anyway because I'll be doing the tier 2 quals.
정말 대단해요.
I've got the other emotes. Let me just equip those. Wasn't there more than that? Or was it just these two? Oh, has it been posted? Scrim announcement. Oath, Nyx, and Zephyr banned. Holy schmoly. So yeah, exactly. What is GPA gonna run?
Select your hunter.
This is gonna get rowdy.
Wind's blowing. Time to fly.
You are the drop leader.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Alright, I want to try doing a try-hard cast for this. What the fuck is an armor dropping from the sky? Interesting stuff. Never had a chance to really like look at the game. At least I'll give one game a real try-hard attempt with cast and just see. But I reckon mid-game I'm going to be running out of breath just from seeing the previous games and how constant the action was happening. Alright, thanks Disorder, I'll try my best. Yeah, I think I'm not too far off Flakes, man. I did some good attempts here and there in the past. Right, so we've got Solo the Hunter for grabs. All teams are pretty much, you know, heavily dispersed. Or sorry, yeah, healthily dispersed, shall I say, in fact. Only found one armor though, Dracos. Newman managed to escape as well at the last second. Hat, are they going towards Coldfang? Or are they just going to go to full south? There's no way they go Coldfang, it's way too late, I feel. Especially with the zone pool being this extreme. So unstable portals as well. Ashikata, Zeph's been banned, so he has to take that now. Small getting dunked the last second by Fluffy Fish. Sends in a couple of enemies, but Greninja's there with reinforcements. But the evil orb is just constantly there, 24/7, even through the anti-heal though. And now they've got no mana left for Sebi. Gets the heal at the last second though, it's chill. Able to pretty much fully reset as they try and TP kind of forward aggressively onto the hatchling. trying to guarantee some space back if possible as the face neutral connects. They get one little hit with a stun to kind of negate things for the second. The anti-heals are very disastrous and deadly against the AOR though.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Ashcard. Yeah, but it's like, I guess they all wanted to play something else to keep the comp good. And unfortunately, Chronoxus is found dead right at the last second. Wife after they'll completely jump ship. The Smold gets dunked at the last second. Fluffy's applying some magic there on the Tetra, continuously punching Smold in. And Smold is found dead shortly afterwards. E1 have to jump the ship from bow as they rapidly approach. Roof is in a combustion state, but Ash is there circling around from the south side. Along with reinforcements from GPA, of course. Unfortunately, Numa is found dead. Ash there with the follow-up as well onto Sebi. Sebi will shortly be found dead as well. Ninja might be the next victim. Also low mana, trying to feather through the wind tunnel just temporarily. Maybe trying to split ways from Fluffy, but Fluffy might be looking to... Okay, no, he's going full south side. There we go. The right call to make, I believe. Aside from that initial bout of chaos, things have calmed down for the moment. No team fully outed on the first day. And as you mentioned, Luca, yep, Sebi on Eva. But we just saw in that first engagement, dude. Holy schmoly. The first engagement, they were getting absolutely anti-healed perma. They couldn't do anything. And Eva was running out of mana so quickly, Luca. Is that still a thing?
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Like, I swear she used like 1 or 2 orbs and was fucking Minster. Looks like who this might be caught out. So what, so you just play like a LMB, keep moving the Eva or perma? Oh, it's the poor... You play it for Beacon. Oh my god. What is this game, bro? I feel like the orb is like a core, integral part of her design. And that's not even the bit that gets used, bro. It'd be like saying with KP, his LMB is like the core thing. Well, obviously it's his hook. And his dunk, I guess. He feels like more... Every skill feels more iconic, right? Ori lasts a life for Hat, though. We see some hardcore gatekeeping. AOR have come back into the game, but are relatively underleveled, as Ori is continuously being chased now. Again, this time by Cookies. Has the level advantage. Flick up onto the top right-hand side of Vanegrove as well. Looks like Bao applying a decent amount of pressure onto MST. They do get the hook, and they are able to get the dunk. Really, really nice snipe hook there by Meat. With some patient waiting, they did actually pick up a kill. Hopefully Blink doesn't get spiked though. As Kalsk does send it quite aggressively down towards the south side. GPA does manage to make it away though. We are looking at Celerity spawning as well as Armor Sword in not too long. Rats are pretty heavily split there. If FLF decided to look on the north side, they would have been in big trouble. Looks like they're going to be able to split farm pretty healthily as Hat are unfortunately outed last place. Flicking down to Rat. Looks like they've... No, Mekimek's still not back. It's going to be a 3v4 just for the moment until he does back. And then they can start getting their poke in. As Aiden is actually found quite low on HP. He's rapidly healed up though by at least one member here. Blackrock now on the Luna of all people. Of course, due to the bans. Adamok also got the back in. Rebel trying to get a back in as well. Shroom sends it in with an aggressive... Oh, sorry, defensive dagger backwards. Crazy to see Shroom on the Shiv as well. There goes the Sin's Embrace. Where's the beacon though? Numa not catching anyone unfortunately with the Singularity. Looks like 4OP are looking to aggressively send to Rebel, but Rebel ults out at the last second. Continuously sending those NMBs back whenever possible. Looking up onto the top right side is that, that fight's basically disengaged itself for the moment. It looks like Gorshachek is unfortunately found dead. Mekimek is going to be able to continuously potentially get poke in whenever possible. Cookies on the Celeste as well, man. This is crazy. Instead of the Tetra, of course. Marionette trying to strafe as much as possible, but also found dead. Jareth and Gorshachek still about there for now, as Mekimek looks to try and continue getting poke onto Jareth. Take the portal, looks like. Going down to the bottom left-hand side. And they've got a res north of them, but it depends how SP want to play this. If they want to gatekeep, flick him up onto the top right-hand side. Looks like WAF decided to invade or encroach upon Rat's territory, but they've held their own. Maybe we've done even better than that. Actually, Mekimek is found dead though, 3v4 now. And Adamog tried to make it through the portal. Oh no, the set axis scuff. Has to pop the ulti, but has nothing left in the chamber and is found dead. But Cookies did make it out of that one alive. But he's looking to circle all the way around to Koba, I guess. But that's going to be pretty difficult to do with so many teams around it. Shroom dodges the overkill rounds just narrowly. But I don't know how much Spicy has left. Or a gas in the tank is found dead. GPA also finds Blink at the same time. So MST now have to completely jump ship.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Looks like Ash is managing to circumnavigate Kausk's kind of aggression. Has to pop the face steel chain and already kind of reunite with the rest of his team.
Storm tightening.
We're looking at Truth Light and Resonating Idol in about 30 seconds. 35. So many people in Cobra as well. How long till night though? Quite a long while. Giraffe actually just get a nice little cheeky kill at the last second with an air blast, it looks like, onto Revel. Sparta tried the same thing but was unsuccessful. We do see a potentially big engagement here. MST chilling Gnolly already popped by Smold. Unfortunately, it doesn't get too much damage though. Shrek has to jump ship completely as well. And MST are potentially on top now in positioning in terms of dashes. WAF maybe looking to go through the portal rotate as well. EMP Nade also dropped. Shredding Chronoxus' armor. We do see Mekimek taking on Sparta as well, so Rat came out on top. A lot of air blast plays coming in, it looks like. I think that might have been a train kill, if I'm not mistaken. Two spikes now. MST are in big trouble potentially. It depends on if WAF, if they want to continue this chase here. Nice little spike grenade buys a little bit more time for Kuba. And the portal chase, LMB's coming in. Kuba is absolutely toast. Tries to survive as long as possible. All dead. There's no way. That's funny. You see Treadsy taking down Numa. Blink surviving with a slither of HP. Brufus just gets one on to seal the deal though. Nice hook by GP onto Pen. And now super low HP. Pops the ulti. Dashes to the left hand side, but Ash is basically there catching up, mirroring the movements. SP now look to jump ship completely. They have a res maybe not too far away from them, but a lot of teams are kind of converging on this bottom right hand side, so I think there's going to be a lot of fights happening here very, very shortly. FLF looking to get level 10 potentially on this Abyssal Hatchling, but Orlando's might have something to say about that one. Roof unfortunately scuffs the punch just by a small margin. Marina is found dead though. Dreyf does have the high ground. Sparta also makes it to the high ground along with Gorshachek. Roof is looking to take the portal whenever possible as the wings is popped along with the pad play by Ash. Unfortunately not catching anyone out. But they have completely forced away FLF. Of course they're going to be sticking Kobarez very, very shortly. Yeah, Luca, they remind me of like old squads. Like how they play. Like the methodical forcing out. Like they force someone out. But it's not... It's like semi-committal. It's not like every fight we see from every other team is like full committal. And it's scuffed. But I'll play like, oh, we're playing for territory and we're, like that. We're playing for like godlike position for the next zone. I feel like that's a forgotten aspect of macro. Like that used to be so important in OG squads.
The storm is closing.
For OP, not looking too healthy either. They've lost 2 members, looking to try and stick a res whenever possible. That res on the top right hand side is no longer an option. They got all members back, so they are chilling in this scenario. Yeah, exactly, Luca, bro. It's been too long with this 1vx fucking mentality. No one asked for it. Oh, Bao went absolutely ridiculous with it onto SB. Oh, they actually took out SB. Holy shit. I didn't catch that on cam because there's just so many fights going on, but holy schmoly. Just looking at the kill feed, that was crazy. Shrek nearly getting the dunk though, but unfortunately Ice was there at the kind of perfect time. Shroom is potentially caught up by AUR. That's a nice little free pickings for those guys. Numa has picked up Blink as well, so that's going to be a lot of people getting kidnapped and Singularity popped. Firma. Nice hook dunk, slug wave combo onto Adamok. Already lost over half his HP, has to pop the ulti. I mean, Void's always been good with Shift Max in my opinion. I feel like Face Track's always run Shift Max, no? He was like one of the most prominent Voids, I would say. Unless they, or did they change it more? Did they buff it more? Can't remember anymore.
The lava baron will soon appear.
No, oh, just TTK changes overall. I see. Makes sense. Oh, because of yeah, okay, yeah.
Storm tightening.
Oh, nice little wall push away by Eevee. Eclipse is getting absolutely chunked. Oh my god, he put a ton on the NOS boost there just temporarily. WAP actually completely, absolutely smashed to pieces FLF. A big send by Eevee now. They've already basically used a lot of their utilities. Bao look to maybe go for some free pickings. GP unfortunately scuffs the dunk, but they do get at least a one-man stun. And there goes the nuke drop as well. A nice little spike at the last second, catching Ice out. But Courageous is dead shortly afterwards. Levi might be the next victim potentially. Another spike, this time by Aiden. Aiden actually dives to the abyss. Eevee and 4OP are outed. A nuke is also dropped again. Wait, that means that the other item, the one that gives you the shield, I can't remember what it's called anymore. That one's probably been like not subliminally buffed, but like I can't remember the word. Like, can't think of the word. But you know what I mean. Like, that's also been inherently buffed as well. But I think that item's been bug fixed anyway. Not the bubble. The one where is it the chain link one? The one that you could use it in an oath comp and it gives you shield whenever, is it when the other pest takes damage? I can't remember which way around it is. I don't think it's, I can't remember if it's Soul Bonds or the Scepter. Is it Scepter? The new item. Oh, that catch out was clean onto Rebel. Oh my god, with the bungee. No, it's the Scepter one. What is it? It's one of the new items from Season 2. Is it Abyssal Scepter? I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's enough to be viable though, but... Roof finds Fluffy Fish as well. Napalm is also popped. Roof tries to go for a punch, but unfortunately scuffs it. There goes the ulti pop. Decent amount of damage, and there goes the Sinner's Embrace Beacon. Sebi doesn't really catch anyone out though, unfortunately. Cookies is trying to kill at least one person. Right back as a full 4-man. And they do take out AOR completely. And they have a nice little E-plat to chill on, plus the shift level 4 from Cookies to chill in the Abyss. Shrek actually finds Mechimex, and they're back to a 3-man again. Rebel sends it in with the ulti, doesn't get too much value. Waff, they send it in with their own at least 2 ultis. A lot of econ already used. Adamok is trying to make it onto solid ground if possible. Tries to pop the anyway, but doesn't have enough time to pop it fully, and is likely to die to the zone. And Cookies has made it out. Picks up a crown. Tries to go through the portal, but can't really stay there too long, as there's 2 teams basically waiting there. Shishi trying to get some of that crazy poke in with those weird angles that you can create with the portal. And nice little blockage there, but unfortunately it's not enough. Rebel managed to survive amidst the chaos. Was thinking of sticking the box, but can't stick that one anymore. Scarab Scepter, that's the one.
Stay inside, it's on.
You could argue the same sort of case that one might be a bit stronger now. But that item was never really meta, I feel like. People tried it for the first week in an Oath comp, and I don't think it was like that crazy. I feel like Wildfire Drive was one of the biggest winners of Season 2. Like, that item was not really picked that much at the start of, in Season 1. I feel like a lot of people are taking it now. Yeah. I also saw a bug, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Nyx's ulti will still hit even through Celestial. So you still lose all your armor. So dumb. Cooper's picked up the crown though, 55 seconds. Is getting poked basically in every direction. The orb, unfortunately, doesn't get the connection. It just feels like it's inconsistent though, Luca. Like, to me, that feels really inconsistent. Because I feel like she can't be damaged, right? It's almost like, oh, it's stated, because you can't, can you apply, so the question then is, if you're Felix, you can't apply anti-heal with LMB, or you can't apply any anti-heal, right? Like, she's like an entity, but I feel like she shouldn't be damaged in any way as the entity. But you could apply anti-heal in Celestial T. Interesting. I guess it's the way it's coded then. To me, it just seems off. I don't know. I understand the ability. I mean, the ability itself does do damage. That means that there's a separate damage and CC component to like the code. Like, if that makes sense. It's not under one skill, so they could separate it. They made an intentional choice to make it work like that, which is interesting. Air Blast has already been popped, unfortunately, by Chronoxius. 1 HP with the crown. Unfortunately, gets killed by one auto by Viruf right at the end. We'll have to have any of the crowns or anything. Just Shrek now last alive, trying to heal up in the zone as much as possible. Pops the Penguin as well. GPO tries to go with the Blink Dunk, but is unsuccessful. Pops the Battle Gun though, and the Hook combo on top. Okay, GPA. He's spicing up that ending just a touch. But about take another game, ending off with what? Oh my god, this game is crazy. 18, what, 25 kills? No shot, dude. 25 kill game. I don't know what the highest was in squads. Holy fuck. Like, if the way that the game is currently played by everyone goes ahead, like, Bao is just, it's just an insta free with 2.5k. I might need to become like Baruf's best friend, honestly. Hey, get a little bit of money. Why not? XD. I remember like it used to be like around 20, Cloney. That's what I used to remember. 25 feels like it's on the high side for squads, but I could be wrong. Yeah. And all I'm saying is like comparing it to the old days. Oh yeah, that's true. Just the reses. Like, bro, everything just keeps coming back to the same argument. We just need all the variables. Like, that's it. I can't wait to make the post. Bro, Luca, that's trying to teach a monkey how to write, bro. You think that's gonna happen? I know it is. Literally, everyone is Trio's brain rot. It's literally all there's to say. Apart from like a couple of teams. Yeah. I remember squads as well feeling like you had like a when you got to like end game or even like mid to late game and the circle was small enough, you'd have your bonfire and you'd have basically the perimeter you had was like your safe area. If you stepped outside of it, everyone would be omega territorial, you know, like playing for territory, perma, to either farm mobs or just to hold ground. And every macro decision felt like, oh, okay, we need to rotate as a team. We take pad and jump over a mountain or whatever it would be. Everything would be like done as a one unified decision. Yeah, exactly. Like it had a there was like a meaning. There was like a resource that you kept having to carry on your back. Like it was cost intensive, but you got value from it. Like it was a part of like late game macro that was meaningful. And bro, if you stepped away from Bond for too long, or you didn't pack it and jump ship and instantly drop it afterwards, you were kind of cooked. Like all those type of mind games don't exist anymore. Shrike and Jewel Bieber, holy.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Yeah, exactly, Luca. But that's but that's everything, right? Like it's all like trickle problems. It's like trickle down problems because one thing doesn't work the way it used to anymore. That means that something else becomes worse, or some other strat becomes invalidated, or the best strategy in macro becomes something else now. It's like a lost fucking art or some shit, bro. Oh my god, once I get past this. Like, players are still min-maxing what's probably the most viable strat. Like, the good teams are still min-maxing what's the most viable strat in the current game state. But I just don't think that the current game state's what it has to offer is not... What do you... what's the word I'm trying to think of? You're not, like, exposing the art form of macro, is what I'm trying to say.
Enemy Oracle online.
Yeah, Luca, but bro, the problem is I said this like I made the suggestion to them like 3 months ago, bro. You know how slow they work, Bran. That's what's annoying. Like this was even before squads, like before the squads kerfuffle happened. I made this same point in trios, and they just didn't do anything about it. Yeah, that's another thing as well, Clanny. I agree with that. Like it's like a mental barrier.
Storm tightening. Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
You're also permoic as well, dude.
Enemies have captured a soul. An enemy oracle is scanning.
Yeah, maybe if they make it so like first day zone is more punishing. I don't know. Like you're saying, Clanny, you would always see, for example, 3OP in season 1 and 2, perma go Cold Fang. They don't give a fuck if it's in zone, and there's like no consequence, right? They just farm the armors and fucking get in zone. It's not a problem. I mean, when it's moving and yeah. Oh, that was a clean pickup by Aiden. Oh, they're going to lose another one. Sebi has to jump ship insta now.
Online.
Vargos already dead. Tries to spawn another one. Blackrock has to jump ship now at the last second. Knocked away by War just temporarily. Dashes up to the north side. Still being peppered by LMBs, by Dracos. Gets another Vargos out. Aiden does find a ninja. It is Sebi now. Trying to stay alive. Oh, that's a good question. Luca, do you know if the new boop item works with beacon, or it's not considered a boop? I never tested that. I don't know if I don't think there's any tech with that sort of thing, but it does soon. Okay. What would be cool is, like, let's say you placed a spike. Imagine like the sandball, it worked like that, where spike wall was like the big spike walls like you see on the train tracks. That'd be so cool if you could do beacon. Like you somehow placed a wall behind you and beckoned an enemy into it, and like you could like one-shot them with some like cheese combo. I don't know. But you have to have like really good positioning and a really good beacon angle, whatever.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Like it's cool that the boop thing exists. Oh yeah, like you can extend like physics stuff, but I swear it's just garbage useless. It's such a it shouldn't exist. It doesn't do anything. I like the idea of it, but
Warning, storm closing.
no, the mark keeps living. Okay, I was about to say. Oh, Meep, is he going to get the kill onto Aiden? Oh my god. The double. Oh, okay. Just a spike grenade. A couple of LMBs peppering onto Shroom. Likely to be dead. Go seeing another fight on the top right side as well. Rebel on super low HP, but wonder if Gecko wants to gatekeep this one, potentially.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Waff have also lost Smold amidst the chaos. Euro's about to get res maybe by Aranta. There we go. And it looks like a catch out with the roots at the last second onto Dracos. And unless that's not enough. Surprisingly, 4OP get outed. Holy schmoly. Absolutely chonked on by MST.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
SB getting their buys in. This is game 5, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice little spike at the last second. Battlegum? Oh, yeah, I keep seeing him trying to do the combo. FLF are in a bit of trouble, it looks like. Marionette getting absolutely chunked by that spike grenade plus LMB combo from Kuba. Spartan, our last life for FLF. Final ending on that kind of mini island. Revel last life for Rat as well. Rat are outed 9th place. One thing I remember that used to be the meta in if you're a shit micro team in squads back in the days, you would just play for placement only, and you'd see the like certain teams would have a certain strat of just doing that only, and they'd always score like the same, like roughly the same points. I remember that happening a lot too, because they had like no hands.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Misty now looking to encroach upon Eevee's territory. They've stayed in the bushes for a little kind of ambush. It looks like Meep has found super low on HP. They're able to actually turn this around. Actually, crazily, Kaos does take down one, but they're already potentially about to lose maybe two. But Cooper does escape with a slither of HP. Levi manages to not get spiked as well. Blake nearly dies, but manages to mantle at the last second. Nice little dash up to the north side by Levi. Takes the Twisters as well. I mean, Luca, this has always been the case, to be honest. And bro, imagine when it was fucking Oath comp, it was even worse. Like this isn't even like Omega Oath meta. I mean, obviously with Oath banned, right? But yeah. But bro, there was so much Oath that you for the longest time, bro. It was so much Oath. I wish I could have. I still wish I could have played Felix and Scrims, bro. Oh, Singularity gets at least one. Tready maybe gets healed by Hoodis. Oh, let's be with a super nice recovery. And there goes the potential play. Okay, that was a complete scuff by Trenzy. Why didn't you just let it go? You should just insta-popped it. And it's getting that CC chain. Hoodis with a nice little air blast play, pushing up at least Greninja. Stepping has to jump ship as well. Going up to the north side. This hatchling is going to be free pickings for SB. Misty walking up pretty aggressively, but these two of them get spiked at the last second. Another spike again onto Cascanator. The avalanche comes out by Pen. Meep unfortunately gets scuffed by the Saras portal. It goes 1 HP. Kaos sends it in. Gets fucking absolutely, slices Gecko. And they can't stomp the Wisp in time, but Meep actually gets the punch in. Or doesn't, in fact, somehow. I don't know. I swear the punch looked like it connected. But Greninja just did the best. Sebi finds Penumbra at the same time. Gecko is found dead too. There goes the big in by Bao. Oh my god, but MST absolutely chunked Ash there. I've already got all members back basically instantly. So it's Hoodis and Treadsy. Last life for SB. Gets a nice little root. Pops the ulti though, so Hoodis is likely to be dead. We do see Treadsy on the south side, maybe looking for that res around the kind of mountain. Nope, that's been gate kept very, very aggressively by EV. So he can't stick that one anymore. I'm wondering how much money he has. 2.8k, so he's only 200 off a crown, but I don't think he's going to be able to find any mobs unless he gets like an orangey chest. For example here, whatever.
Enemy Oracle online.
Looks like Bao are now applying pressure to MST, but the armor differences are favouring MST quite heavily now because of the early Ash death from the previous fight. And Bao have to be kind of careful here they don't get sandwiched by AUR as well, just above them. Nuka's dropped to negate the Bond on the south side. We are seeing that crown pick up by Treadsy. I guess he got the money then. So did what I said. Listen to the stream, of course. Oh, two-man punch by Meep, but can they get the follow-up is the question. They get a bit of a stun follow-up, but not too much else onto Greninja. Already being rapidly healed up by Sebi whenever possible. Meep tries to go for another punch, but unfortunately scuffs it. Falls into the Singularity and is found dead shortly afterwards. And on the south, on bottom left-hand side, looks like the crown popped early, so SB did get a spike of some sort of, something of that nature. Yeah, Luca, used to be like, bases used to be powers, right? And I don't know if it was, could you base camp pack a lot faster? Or maybe I'm just hallucinating that change. Maybe before in like pre 1.0 you could base camp pack really fast. Oh, you also had Fixer too, right? Fixer used to be a pretty useful power. At one point, at least.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Yeah, you got the base camp fixer, right? Yeah, yeah. The perk. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there goes the ghost fight. Greninja has the reinforcements of MST to kind of get a lot more action in. Kauskis, you know, continuously sends it in that full fury mode. Perma aggroing onto Fluffy for the moment. LMBs keep being sent in by Cooper for the reinforcements. They even need the Arcane Rogan. Fluffy is now lost alive, trying to survive as long as possible, but is taken out, so there's another couple of kills for MST.
Enemies have captured a soul.
And just on the bottom hand side, SB looks like they've taken down Ice already, so EV are in a bit of a troublesome situation. As now they're running into Bao's territory. Bao have gone for the early bond steal and rotate around, so they already had the bonfire and were easily able to gatekeep EV out of that fight. SB acquired a couple more kills amidst the chaos, so they're at 6 now. Bao are at 12, 14. It looks like WAF are now looking to have a bit of a piece of action potentially against MST. Chilling Fly has already popped. Nuke has also dropped against WAF. Now they have to jump ship. MST can hopefully heal up everything in advance. Immoros is spawning in about 10 seconds. Bao have a free domain over that one as well again. This endgame feels the most like serious out of all, honestly. Oh, GPA got cancelled as well at the last second. Like, it feels like people are not appreciating, respecting the pacing a bit more of squads. Small finds Meep. Base of chain connects for Kausk. Can't get the spike there. Has to jump ship now to reunite with this team. Just trying to stick the res. Ash is dead though amidst the chaos, so it looks like Bao are jumping ship temporarily. Maybe they've bought a res and I think they may be looking to stick it. I'm not too sure. They've lost it to SB, so SB now have Immorius and the bonfire, which is a really, really big boon for them. Cooper finds GP at the same time. There is 2 crowns on the right side, but obviously SB, Bao cannot go for that at all. There goes the in with the Ching finales. Ulti pop as well, followed by Meep onto Shichi, trying to get those LMBs in. Meep does get at least 1 kill onto Shichi, but WAF is still alive for the most part. I don't know how much longer, as Meep is going to get another nice punch, especially into the zone, getting an extra bit of damage. Kausk is doing a 360, and Shrek is found dead by Puppies. 1 HP. Rest stick by Brew and a crown pickup. They successfully get back all members. GP goes in for the hook, but I think that... I don't know what happened with that one, actually. I don't think anyone had an air blast there. That's weird. Oh! Really nice ulti pop by Ash at the last second. SB did not get any kill credit, but SB maybe have free pickings here now onto Bao. Forced into a really, really bad sticky situation. GPA absorbs the majority of that punch, if not all of it, from Pen. And now Baruf has to pop the ulti to the left-hand side, tries to jump up north side, but it's not enough. And we are looking now at Orlando's last alive. 436, still not enough money for another crown into MST's domain. Just dashed down twice now. Nice little air blast, but it's not enough. Gecko gets some nice free pickings. SB are looking to continue to snowball now whenever possible. Another Chilling Finale's popped, again by 2 members. There was a weird scuffed mantle there by Blink, but still found dead. Pen sends it with the ulti punch onto Kuba in the Abyss, taking an extra bit of damage. There goes a nice little crown pickup by Kuba. Spike Grenade would be absolutely premium here if he gets a nice one, but I don't think he's got anything left in the tank, to be honest. Pops a nice little Arcane Railgun. Second one. He's peppered up. Penumbra adjusts a touch. And there goes the punch combo by Pen. Really nicely timed. Neep is full dead now. Kuba surviving like an absolute god for the moment. Healing up whenever possible. Hudis is also doing the same with some armor repairs. We're seeing maybe a dash rotation upside, but kind of scuffs it and stays down on the south side instead. Summon Napalm was also popped as Kausk is there to hopefully try and, provide some time, breathing room for Kuba. But Kuba's now on 1 HP. I'm sorry, never mind. Hudis is on 1 HP. Actually turned around the playing fields pretty crazily there. And pops the ulti down the south side, gets the connection. A couple more autos will seal the deal. Really nicely timed dash. Kuba had a really nice sequence there, all things considered. Still found dead though, unfortunately. Kausk trying to survive as long as possible, but the root hits by Hudis. Chilling Finale pop on top. And there's SB taking game number 5. 10, what is it? 10, 16 kill game.
storm is closing.
Alright, there should be at least, well, I'm pretty sure one more game left. So just waiting for some reconnects, and then we should be good. Groover, dude. Just waiting for, I guess, as you know, we'll probably be starting any minute now then. Last game of today. Yo, what's up, GPA dude? What's your experience been of squads then, dude? And in this iteration, this is, to me, it's something else, bro. You like it? I can see the appeal of it, but bro, it just looks like it's so brawl heavy. Everything is just fight, like legit.
Select your hunter.
The first like 3 to 4 games were just perma fighting. Everyone had trios brain rot. Like, that was my opinion. And I think this last game, the end game, felt way like people had calmed down a bit.
Another mission. Good.
Yeah, exactly. And all the like kind of tacticality of macro that you'd expect from squads just doesn't exist. Like people are just fight, like legit. They look at each other. Oh, I spotted an enemy. Let me just go and start fighting, bro. That was the experience of watching the first like 3 or 4 games. It was crazy, bro. Yeah. I mean, you held your own. Even on the KP, you were putting some work in. I saw some of the battle gun plays you were doing or trying to do. Yeah, I mean, you can hear my my overall disdain for the game state in squads at least.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Well, at least in the current state, I think squads overall is the best mode for the game, but they have to tune a lot more variables than what we currently have access to. Potential scuffle potentially, but with some green on green balance. Waff. Eevee already picked up 2 armors there, and level maybe 2 or 3s at least. Ice with level 5 as well. Nice little armor pickup from Ice at the last second. Shrek has been forced away from the armor, saved with their Chronoxus. I'm surprisingly Eevee just don't want to fight here. Oh, Courageous Indy gets dunked as well at the last second. They picked up another armor. Oh, but the EMP nade. Oh my god. They hate you, dude. Chronoxus, they hate you. Holy. Levi nearly gets dunked at the last second. A big aggressive sender by Eclipse, but doesn't have enough left in the tank. Unfortunately, found dead straight off the bat. We are seeing Sky Shot being picked up by Levi, but Small, is he going to actually jump on and follow this up? Courageous might be cooked here now. I'm not really sure what Eevee wanted to do here. This felt really scuffed, to be honest. Courageous is spiked at the last second, and Eevee, we are looking at them completely jump ship now. And on Prisma Force, potentially some action brewing. AUR and Hat as well having their own little mini fight. There's a nice little hook at the last second, but they can't really follow up with the stun, unfortunately. Nice little spike grenade does catch Sebi out, though. Ranto is now on 1 HP. Can a Fluffy get the kill? Does get the nice little rock at the last second. Does a nice bit of magic onto Furitiza, but for how much longer in this scenario? I don't think they could do too much more. AUR look to have jump ship completely. They can't really even reinforce Fluffy, and he's also found dead. Now they have to jump ship themselves. Look for the res on Suicide. On the top left-hand side, we're looking at Waff and SB. That looks to have neutralized itself. It looks like SB have taken control of the bonfire and any of the mobs that were in that kind of biome. Waff is circling around through the top side. Eevee looking to dash down into that new circle kind of early if possible. Kuba's getting the back onto his team in Magebug now. It's going to be a nice little free reset there. SB have already picked up Chronoxus though, unfortunately. The Waff rotate was not as clean as they probably would have liked it to have been. SB need to be a little bit careful yet because no one gets hooked though, so GPA doesn't get the hook unfortunately. Try and get the heal onto Shichi. He does survive for a little bit longer, but I don't know how much he's got left in the tank. He's also under-leveled. Bound dead again, lost the armors. Shrek is just chilling in the bush waiting, but Hat are doing quite nicely this game. In terms of the teams that have at least fought. They've held their own. Shrek is found at the last second. Goes through at least one wind tunnel. And, one wind ring. Makes his way out of the fight completely. There is a res on Underrock they could potentially go to. Carl's chilling in bush as well. CCTV mode. Wonder if he's going to get checked here. Little brawl v brawl matchup. Slightly under-leveled, but better armor differences, and all the backs are coming in now. Actually, the back was cancelled surprisingly. Okay, fair enough.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Alpha back as a full 4-man, but potentially ultimately homeless. Gecko tries to escape if possible. The portal? Oh, still scuffs through it, unfortunately. Even with the squid play, it wasn't enough.
Storm tightening.
We are looking at nuke box dropping and teleportation.
Enemy Oracle online.
I think WAF are just desperately trying to farm and then back on their team if possible. But they need to do it kind of quickly because MST are there on the right side waiting.
Launch detected.
Looks like Bauer potentially being, you know, slightly gatekept by EV, but they are up in levels quite significantly. No one gets poked here, it looks like, so that's fine.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Alright, so game 6 definitely is for sure been the slowest start of all of them. Maybe everyone's like recalibrated, or there's still probably more calibration to do, but for sure this feels like the most slow-paced game. At least, well, the early game was a bit chaotic, but for sure it's slowed down now. Always found full dead. Cat Heist tries to do as much damage as possible with the Fusillade. There's a decent follow-up by Eclipse. Gets the chase up very aggressively, does kill Cat Heist. So have to jump ship completely now. On the right side we're seeing about 3 or 4 teams now fighting each other.
Enemy Oracle is
Mech on the Jin as well. I think finds Adamark as well. This is spending trouble for Rat. Cookie's last alive now. Trying to go for that train res it looks like. But I think Hat also had the same sort of idea. So Cookies needs to get that crazy clean punch in or he's going to be in trouble. Unfortunately scuffs the punch and has to jump ship. Vero gets the spike grenade connect. Cookies has to pop the ulti. Okenroga gets the nice clean connect. And Rat are surprisingly outed. Last place. Holy schmoly. The root connects. Ori is found dead straight afterwards though. Cat Heist with a nice little bonus connect against SB. We can't do too much more in this scenario. Numuk chilling on the high ground just temporarily. Minet tries to get the hook in but is unsuccessful. Numa. Singularity pop. I guess only Sparta. Oh no, gets 2 with the dagger. 3! Super duper clean right at the last second. And there you are. Oh my god. The last member has already popped chilling finale now. About to be dead. Gosha check is dead. FLF are outed. 9th place. AUR need to jump out of town completely now. Holy schmoly, that combo. And the Bob Mob took the anomaly. Extra bit of cheese play.
The storm is closing.
And how long till the next Singularity Pop? It should be happening anytime soon as we flick over to 4LP and SB. Big, mega juicy fight, it looks like. Aiden now on super low HP. Draco's already finding Penumbra, though. Aiden managed to hide behind the egg sacs temporarily. And Gecko's getting absolutely monstrous poking. Tries a little bit of port to play, but unfortunately scuffs it out. Troom now on the Jewel as well. Dashes through. Oh. Pops the ulti. Oh, I was wondering if he's going to get full send it, because he had 3 stacks on Treadsy. But I think he's a bit, if he had more HP, that could have been so crazy, dude. Oh, Shroom is getting absolutely chained out. Flick down to the bottom right side. So 4OP have basically gotten out of that. And Hat picked up another kill, this time onto Kuba. Yeah, well, like, bro, game 5 and 6 has been way more castable and, like, enjoyable to watch. It feels more tactical. But the first 4 games were completely scuffed, in my opinion. Like, it just legit feels like a learning curve. People have had to, like, relearn squads again. It's not perfect, but it's way better than the first 4 games. I'll say that much. It looks like 4OP are taking boss for free. You have, is it teleportation? I
Captured a meteor soul.
think it was teleportation. Blink does die to the abyss at the last second. Levi manages to escape with 1 HP. And the rest of the members of EV, they can look to rotate around. You're seeing a bit of an aggressive dancing bird hat, but massive bonus connect onto 4LP, and the dunk combo doesn't really do that much to block, surprisingly. Shroom sends with a very aggressive in, paints everyone! Oh my god! This is what I want to see from dual players, bro. But can they really capitalize on it is the question. They've really forced them all away. They got the godlike scenario. They get at least 1 kill. Treadsy kills Cat Heist. Ranta's going to be forced out of the bush at the last second. Treadsy's now looking to apply pressure onto Ranta. Squid dunk unfortunately misses. Not at the threshold anyway, to be honest, but there we go. That is Hat unfortunately outed 8th place. We're looking at Dreadstar spawning in not too long. Nice little chilling finale of all people to catch. Is Pop second? Early pop there. So everyone basically survives that one, it looks like, as AOR maybe have 3 pickings potentially. Onto Treadsy. Oh, but Numa unfortunately scuffs the stun. Treadsy manages to make it out with the sliver. She finally found dead by Ninja. And Pen tried to ult there. You had cannon and nothing else.
Warning. Storm closing.
There's a pickup as well. Red drop. Or Shichi. Or was it Shrek? It was Shrek, sorry. EV is super under-leveled. Trying to look for a res or something along those lines. MST chilling on Mini Island. They popped 1 chonker. Oh my god, that's the other thing that used to be happening perma was chonkers, bro. Oh my god, when powers used to exist. Fortunately, Courageous is found dead. Eclipse chilling in the bush forever and ever, it seems. Not found by 4LP, surprisingly. Bauer looking juicing the armors. Broof is caught out at the last second. I don't think they can be there for the reinforcements fast enough. 4LP completely consume him, and they just continue the chase with a double chilling finale pop. There goes the slug wave by Aiden, but he's been absolutely, counter chain CC this time by GPA with the at least 2-man stun. But he's been peppered consistently. GPA is found dead. There is a crown pickup by Orlando's, trying to kill Blackrock if possible. Dashes down to the right side with the face steel chain.
An enemy oracle
Circles around, gets a little bit of healing in at the last second. Aiden's there with the reinforcements now. 4LP managed to circumnavigate that kind of potentially dangerous situation. And there goes an aggressive dash down. Orlando's already used the air blast now, if I'm not mistaken. Aiden just get the dunk down. That is Orlando's fully dead. Boxer's attempt that is going to be successful at the last second. Pen is back in the game. Face to a chain connects by Blackrock. Goes for the aggressive send, but cancels it at the last second. Aiden looking to try and do a bit more magic, maybe? No. Cooper finds Levi at the same time.
Storm tightening.
Clear the stage.
So Ice is found dead to Dracos. Fluffy last life for AUR. There's a crown on the top left hand side in that new circle.
Enemy oracle online.
Pen picked up another crown as well himself. 1 minute 15. Clip's finally caught out in the bush, probably because the zone moving. Ropier getting majorly caught out here in the zone as Ash picks up another crown. Chilling finale popped. Shroom goes with the aggressive in onto Kuba, gets the 4-stack. Gecko finds Courageous, that's Eevee outed unfortunately. Shichi finds 2 kills, 4LP taking down Bao. Out to 6th place, so their reign has ended, it looks like. 10 seconds left, 4 Pen. Fluffy there on the left hand side, maybe looking for maybe some sort of opportune moment for an in, but of course with them being 3 SB members, it makes things quite difficult here. SB back as a full 4-man now. 4LP chilling on the north side. They do have enough money for crown should they want to buy one.
The storm's eye is drifting. Move carefully.
Waffa maybe looking to take Immorus if possible. Fluffy has survived for long enough, and I think SBF said, that's enough, you need to die now. They've successfully done it.
An enemy has slain the lava baron.
The Top right side, we're looking at Train, Blackrob, getting those LMB connections onto Kuba. Schumer's dashed down to the south side with his ulti now. Before he had that much left in the tank, to be honest, apart from Aiden if he does hit a hook. Draco temporarily split on the team on the left hand side.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Holding ground for the moment. There goes the nice little route in. Punch doesn't get a connection, unfortunately. MST kind of huddle up together just temporarily as Kausk sends it in quite aggressively. Not sure if he's popped the Dreadstar yet. Pistol chain doesn't connect. SB and MST were likely to just keep dancing here as long as possible. Kausk unfortunately misses the dunk. SB is still full armors. That issue. MST on the slight lower ground at the moment. We are looking at 4P with a kind of long wide rotate around now. SB just keep walking back up to that new zone. Up to the north, potentially out of other people's way and out of their eyesight. That can affect the psychology of a team for sure. If they don't see something, it doesn't exist. So we are seeing a pad play by Shrek. Dashes and goes round. Tries to get some cheese poke in. Anuka's also dropped as well, but someone gets hooked amidst the chaos. Dunk CC chain combo with all the damage that you could ever ask for. Shichi is found dead. WAF have to now completely jump ship. SB maybe looking for free pickings. Small's there with the defensive measures though. On that Celeste, they are instantly go towards the heart, and they're probably going to be able to stick this one for free. SB now need to be careful, as now another person's been hooked by a nice little air blast at the last second. Udis manages to survive for the moment. Tredsy is now also low on HP, pops the wings up to the north side. Penumbra's there for that defensive measure. We do see Kausk as well, just kind of observing what's going on, seeing if he can give any insights for his team. Fortunately, Shroom doesn't get the knockback. Welcome back, everyone. Hoodis has popped another air blast now. Chain finale pop. Hoodis is still found dead. They've hooked the Wisp back, which might be like a complete guaranteed kill. Maybe SB head towards Hot, but they're going to be careful of WAF now. They just got the rest themselves not too long ago. Wings are also popped, but Tredsy can't get out of that one. Pen makes his way up to the north side. Gecko with the double portal up towards Hot. Trying to beat the reinforcements with Pen. Zone is now pulling towards the bottom right hand side. MST maybe looking to gatekeep this one. See if there's a bush check by Blackrock. Surprisingly not. And he jumped ship at the last second. Going CCTV mode, looks like then. Shroom has also been caught out of the bush from that nade, the vision nade. And trying to play bush as long as possible. Circles around up to the north side. Pens feathering pretty well here. On half HP pretty much, but he's going to be able to heal it up without issue. So they're both danced around each other, and maybe they're fighting for this island. That'll be the next kind of POI. But it looks like their second round to the mini island. Maybe looking for some free pickers onto MST. Tuning Finale has already been popped along with the Dreadstar on by Blink. Small is now applying a decent amount of damage onto Blink. Shrek maybe looking for him, not too sure yet. Shitty tries to get the ever important final kill onto Blink, but he's warded off at the last second, pretty much perfectly. Kuba trying to provide the reinforcements, but unfortunately found dead. We are seeing the beacon now being dropped by WAF as the train comes down. For our PO trying to get a potential catch here if possible. And there goes Blackrock with the super clean in and out. Basically loses no armor or health, it felt like, when he amidst getting the kill. That's the Blackrock I remember, man. Insane brawl plays. Kausk has found a little bit of a pocket of space to try and get some heals off if possible, with no Dreadstar left. Being kept from the crown as well, has to pop the ulti a little bit early now. Dashing back into SB's domain. SB surprisingly lose one member from a cheesy spike. And who is it in this scenario? Plenty more people. Holy schmoly, he's not too happy with himself. And just pick up a crown though. One that was gate kept by Ada not too long ago. Looks like for up here maybe looking to kind of idealize that next kind of circle position, and WAF also have the same idea, it looks like, as well. So SB are definitely going to be gate-kept here, potentially, of course, being 3-man. And I think 4LP kind of recognized this and have, you know, regained control over the train tracks themselves. It just depends on how hard or how strong WAF want to maintain this specific domain.
Clear the stage.
Aiden gets a nice little dunk at the last second plus hook combo onto Smold. And surprisingly, Gecko makes it out with 1 HP. That would have been crazy if he died there. But it would have been 30 seconds for Crown anyway, to be honest. Oh, Blackhawk with this super clean face steel chain onto Smold. Somehow weaves through about 50 different people. Manages to get out of that one. SB are back as a full 4-man now. They pop the res beacon to get that one off Shrek. Picks up the crown, but gets rooted at the last second. Manages to feather out of that one. Pen unfortunately scuffs the ulti. Vive Puppies makes it out as well. aka Chronoxus. Pad play. Puppies can't heal there. Shroom tries to get the kill if possible. One dash through. Finds the kill successfully. Greg has about 1 minute left. And they have a Penguin, I guess? Yep, to play on ice. It's like, where did that come from? I didn't see any Celeste there. It could have been someone else's, another Celeste maybe, I guess. But Hook unfortunately misses. Shroom sends it with some aggressive LMBs. Gets Portal scuffed unfortunately by Gecko's Portal. Dashes down to the south side to reunite with the team. Freddy's on super low HP, but is doing his getting absolutely chunked on by Blackrock. Blackrock is in basically full Fury state, pretty much. So Shroom continues to keep doing this dash LMBs. But Pen does get the punch onto Shroom. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Gecko can hopefully make it out of this one somehow, but it's basically double Saras's last alive. Just need to pick which one they want to kill and when. Or then allow the Saras's to have their own little mini 1v1. I'm not really sure. Hopefully Dracos doesn't get spiked here. Air Blast has been popped by Gecko. Gecko does get dunked at the last second. It is Shichi now last alive for WAF. As they go full pelt now. We do see a Portal player. I don't think he can even make it through. He's being absolutely gate kept. And 4LP convincingly take the last game. Holy schmoly. Man, Shroom on the jewel when there's no oath. I miss the days of seeing a jewel hit the stacks and actually dash and hit the slam and to get all the stacks painted on everyone. Bro, that's... I've forgotten how good that used to look. I imagine how it must feel as well, bro. Holy schmoly. Like what I always see happens with jewels is they either they hit the stacks, but then they can't really execute the dash resets, or they die before they even they paint one person and then they die. So he was definitely the most successful jewel I've seen out of pretty much all of them, to be honest, in 2.0. But that does conclude today's scrims. We will have qualifiers for Saturday Night Supervive Tier 2 tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that one, guys. It should be 8 games, same sort of setup with 2 groups. So I'll hopefully catch you guys then. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. Peace.